6:48, we are following breaking news for you this morning. One man is in jail and another is on the loose after a high-speed chase through West Fargo overnight that hit speeds near 100 miles per hour. West Fargo police say they lost track of a car while trying to stop it for speeding and reckless driving. It was later found in a field where it had hit a cement pillar and flipped on its roof.
A search of the area found one man laying in a nearby field. 25-year-old Al Sortello from West Fargo was arrested for fleeing from law enforcement. A second suspect is wanted for fleeing and reckless driving.
A very good Friday morning, everyone, and thank you so much for waking up with the Valley today. Kyle Bosch here with Lisa Bedone. We're just getting started with non-stop news and weather all the way up to the top of the hour to help you plan your Friday. We also have breaking news in southeast North Dakota this morning. 3 teenagers in the hospital after a car crash near their hometown.
It happened yesterday afternoon northeast of Cullum when the driver lost control of her car going about 50 miles per hour on a gravel road, slid into a ditch and hit a tree. 2 of the teens had to be cut out of the vehicle.
15-year-old Heather Ukanu was the driver of that car. She, Stephen Mueller, and Caitlin Holmgren were all taken to hospitals. Zane Holmgren and Wyatt Nitschke were also in the car, but the North Dakota State Patrol says their injuries are unknown. 24 teens are hurt, some of them critically, after a stage collapsed at a high school in Indiana. It was caught on camera, and we do want to warn you, some of the video is difficult to watch. You can see dozens of students were on stage. It was during the finale of a musical being performed when the floor below them gave way. Now, the school will be open for classes today. Counselors have been called in to help students who need it.
An employee at a Fergus Falls manufacturing plant is in a Twin Cities hospital after losing an arm in a work accident. The Fergus Falls Daily Journal is reporting that 38-year-old Dwayne Ha is an employee at the Northern Contours thermofoil plant. His right arm got caught in a machine Wednesday morning. Ha was airlifted to North Memorial Medical Center and is undergoing surgery to reattach the arm.
Coming up on 6:51 on this Friday morning, weather and traffic on the ones, getting started with meteorologist Mick Kerr.
Thank you, and our morning showing some rain moving east into western Minnesota and turning over to a little bit of light snow over there around Wadena northward over the next hour or so. The rain intensifying here from Otter Tail County down into Grant and Douglas County, further south into the Morris, Minnesota area, and then during the rest of the morning, maybe a little sleet or light snow falling, but it will turn out to be all liquid as surface temperatures are going to be warming, and nobody is below freezing this morning, so I wouldn't worry about slippery surfaces, but certainly wet roadways are an issue. And by the end of the day, a little bit of sun out in the western parts of the area that'll help the folks along Highway 281 hit some 60s, like Jamestown 64, but barely 50 in Fargo and Wahpeton, Sisseton, Lisbon, Oaks, about 56. Mostly cloudy, little damp, especially the mud off of the paved roads. West central Minnesota, cloudy and a few showers this afternoon. Very few, mostly cloudy, more like nuisance sprinkles. Ditto for northwestern Minnesota, possibility of a few sprinkles. Obviously much cooler there, anywhere from 41 to 51 in northwest Minnesota. Northeast North Dakota, call it anywhere from 50 to 55 here in eastern parts of northeast North Dakota to out there along Highway 281, well into the 60s under a partly cloudy sky. Winds out of the southeast. The center of this low that's moving in is out in western South Dakota. So winds are going to be more northeasterly than anything today. Got some rain thunderstorms moving through Sioux Falls, through Watertown up into Morris, Minnesota. And again, as this rain moves into the cooler air of the eastern part of the lakes area of Minnesota, a couple of sprinkles going on. It's getting set to move out of eastern North Dakota, and we have 15 to 21 mile-an-hour winds, now gusting to 31 around Fargo-Moorhead. Just cloudy. It's damp pavement, though, in Grand Forks at 40, and we have 42 right now in Fargo-Moorhead, still sprinkling. Al Ahmed has a traffic report for us right now.
Mick, you were talking about that wind. Let me tell you something. It does blow the car around. It's pretty stiff out here this morning. So is traffic. Lots of traffic out here this morning on Interstate 29. The majority of it is northbound, though southbound is pretty active as well. Interstate 94 traffic, heaviest westbound. No two ways about that. Travel speeds 60 to 65. Make sure you're driving extra carefully today and be careful around those ramps and, of course, around the tri-level. On Interstate 29, Al Ahmed, Valley Today traffic.
6:53 now. The remains of a Minnesota soldier who died in a North Korea prison camp more than 60 years ago arrived back home last night after being identified through DNA earlier this year. KFGO News reports Sergeant Arnold Andring of Gary, Minnesota, will be buried with full military honors tomorrow at St. Michael's Cemetery in Mahnomen.
He was 24 when he was captured during a battle in South Korea in 1951. The Army told the family several years later that he was thought to have died as a POW.
The man who is charged with murdering his 10-year-old son in Minnesota was hoping for a chance to say goodbye before the boy's funeral, but a judge has told him no. Pierre Collins is accused of killing his son Barway. Yesterday, he asked for an emergency hearing seeking permission to be taken to the funeral home. Barway is set to be buried tomorrow. However, there is a community group trying to delay the funeral until his mother can arrive in Minnesota from her home in Liberia.
The defense is laying out its case in the trial of a West Fargo teacher accused of having a sexual relationship with a student. Former students and co-workers of Aaron Knodel testified yesterday about how Knodel helped students and how some of the claims against him would not be possible. Earlier in the day, the prosecution rested its case after a criminal analyst presented phone records between Knodel and the alleged victim. The records show 93 calls lasting more than 2,100 minutes of talk time were made between the two over a 3-month period.
A bill that would cut North Dakota's oil extraction tax has passed the Senate, but is headed back to the State House to consider some amendments to the plan, specifically how much to cut the tax. The Senate dropped the overall oil tax rate to 10%. The House plan had cut it to 9.5%. Now, under the Senate plan, the new rate would go into effect in January, not when the big trigger hits like the House version had proposed.
Minnesota Governor Mark Dayton has declared a state of emergency over a growing avian flu outbreak that's killed 2.5 million turkeys in the state. The latest case is the Bear Poultry Farm in Hawley, where bird flu is now confirmed.
Now, the governor's order activates an emergency plan to support the state response to the epidemic. It calls for National Guard personnel to be ordered to duty as needed. Minnesota's Ag Commissioner says there isn't a risk to the general public and emphasizes the poultry on grocery store shelves is safe to buy and eat. Friday morning means it's time to get a look at this week's Valley's Most Wanted. We have two today. The first one, Stacy Loomis. Her picture's up on your screen right now. She's wanted for possession of a controlled substance and drug paraphernalia. Michael Schaff is also wanted for possession of a controlled substance and drug paraphernalia. Here's his picture. Call your local law enforcement if you have any information.
Do you ever worry about the food in your refrigerator going bad, even if it passes the sniff test? Do you do that? I do it.
Yeah.
The USDA says it's safe to eat foods past their expiration date.
But how far past that expiration date? There is a new app that can help you answer that question. It has more than 400 different foods and dates about how long each can really last. If you'd like to learn more about the app, just head to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on this story.
It's a big weekend for Bison football fans. The Green and Gold spring game is at the Fargo Dome tomorrow, but there's much more than just the game plan.
The Valley Today's Christy Larson is at the Fargo Dome this morning, where the Bison football team getting a little practice in before that big spring game, and she has more on some of the events that fans can enjoy tomorrow besides the action on the field.
Yeah, that's right, Kyle and Lisa. As you can see, they're getting some drills done, getting all warmed up for tomorrow's game. We have Justin Swanson here with us this morning, the Director of Marketing. And again, I mean, what can fans see tomorrow when they come to that spring game at 1:30 kickoff?
It's going to be a busy day. It's similar to any Bison game day. It kicks off 9 in the morning with tailgating. We have the bookstore in the East Lobby open at 9 o'clock. Autographs 10:45 to 11:45. But the big show is the spring game. And for every Kyle Emanuel, for every John Crockett, for every Colton Hegel, they all started somewhere, and they started on this field at a spring game. So when you look at guys like a MJ Stumpf, a Levi Jortheim, a Lance Dunn, those are the future crop of Bison that you're going to get to see tomorrow.
And I know Coach said earlier when he was on our morning show, he said, I'm going to be looking for them to play like the Bison team. And I mean, what does that mean to you guys?
It's something to come out here. You do it every day in practice, but then the lights come on, the fans are in the stands, there's a little more energy, a little more juice. You hit a little harder, the pads pop a little bit more, and you got to come out here and be sharp in front of the crowd. You got to be a Bison, and I think that's what Coach is looking for.
And not only are people going to get a chance to have those autographs in the morning and get to see the game in the afternoon, but after that, you also can watch that, of course, that documentary that's going to be playing, that hour-long premiere afterwards. And you can catch also it all on KVLY. We're going to have a 1 o'clock pregame show. We're also going to have that 1:30 kickoff for you with lots of coverage. And I know, Kyle and Lisa, I think you guys have been having a little fun with some of that bling this morning.
Oh.
And of course, you're going to get to see those rings handed out before the game as well.
We are having more fun than we probably should.
We got our horns up. Quad Squad right here in the studio. I see you got to wear them all. We had to share for the last
I
tip.
made him share. It's fun. Very, very nice. Very blingy, very heavy. And we kind of feel like we're part of the team this morning.
A little bit at least.
A little bit.
A little bit at least. Thanks, Christy.
People in the Valley have a chance today to get some great deals and help a great local organization.
The St. Anne's Guest House in Grand Forks is holding its annual Rummage Sale. All gets going just a couple of minutes. Starts at 7 a.m. It goes until 2 this afternoon. For a lot more information, you can check out their website, and we've got a link to it at valleynewslive.com. Just click on the hot button.
Do you want to stay updated on breaking news and weather alerts wherever you go? Sign up for our Valley News Live text alerts. Just head to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click the text alerts button for all the details. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question: what is the #1 profession of male characters in romance novels?
The answer, you stumped the newsroom with this yesterday when you pitched it. Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
I get it. Once you hear the answer, it makes perfect sense.
Something about the Stetson and
Rugged
the Wranglers.
hat. Yeah.
Hey, the chaps don't hurt either.
Riding off into the sunset.
Bow-legged, does that count?
Yeah, that helps.
I suppose, that's all. Hey, let's quick check the forecast here. We see some rain showers this morning, and going from about 43, watch out for road spray and a few sprinkles much of the day.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. More local news and weather for you right here in 25 minutes.
Have a great Friday and a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you on Monday morning. Go Bison.